All right, this will be the trade recap for Tuesday, July 30th. I took a long right here, scaled out some right there, and then I actually got out the rest slightly below break even. So this ended up being like a 1 point gain on this trade, basically break even. But I'll get into why I was taking it. So first of all, I want to say FOMC is tomorrow. We had some news at 10 today. So I was not really expecting to take a trade today. Uh, but I did want to watch and see what happens, see how the volume was. And basically, for the first 30 minutes before that 10 a.m. news, there was some good movement on lower volume, and the move was also less volatile, meaning there was lots of choppiness in it. However, the range was still not like it's not like we stayed inside this range the whole time. We were still moving. Price was still moving. So then at 10, there's this dip into the 5504s, and I kind of start to see some buying come in here. And the only reason why this is possibly a good area to long, well, first of all, we have to look and we see we're in this overall balance between these two levels, and then even just right outside, there's key levels right outside that balance too. But we're inside that balance, and then if you look at this 5505 level was our key level yesterday, which we took the trade off of, and I removed in the pre-market. However, I did see it had acted as support twice right here, this 5504 overnight. So when price was selling off into this level on this news, I was watching the tape to see, hey, maybe something will develop. And basically the level was hit, some buying came in, the level broke barely by about a tick, and then reactive aggressive buying came in, and that was responsible for this move up right here. And I kind of got some FOMO missing out on that. But I told myself, all right, I'll wait for a retest of these lower levels to try to look for a long. Now, I didn't get that either because I'm usually looking for all the way down here to retest, and I got in right here. But there's a good reason why. So we get that aggressive push, buying, and then selling starts to come in. And this selling starts to get absorbed here at these 5507, 5508 area. So I'm seeing all this aggressive selling coming into this level, and it's just getting absorbed, and it's not pushing lower, nothing's happening. And then at 1014, some buying starts to come in, and that's enough for me to get in. And then basically the move I'm looking for here is a break of these above these 15s. So I get in here, I'm looking for a break above this 15 level right here into the 20s. Now we start getting close to this 15 level, and selling comes in. Let's see, I sold out at 17. So we get this aggressive push, it kind of slows. Then we get more aggression above. And when that starts to fail and selling comes in, I went ahead and scaled out 2 contracts in my position. Just given the fact that there's a lot, I don't want to be in a position for long right now. I don't want to expose myself to risk. I've already talked about all the reasons why. It's FOMC, Fed interest rate tomorrow, lots of news. Plus, this wasn't even a pre-planned level. It was just developed based on how it reacted here. And I wasn't even getting in on a retest of that level. I was getting in a little bit early. So, and then we start to fail at this last peak. Lots of reasons that I want to protect myself. And usually on these type of trades, when I protect myself, I'm going to stop out at break even. But I put my stop at 5508 just because I wanted it below these 2 candles. So yeah, I cost myself 1.5 on those last 2 lots there, rather than break even. But this is essentially a break even trade anyway. Handled it well, and so if anyone's wondering, since I did say out of the 5 people watching this, I'm just kidding. So I was talking about waiting for a retest of this lower part of this move to get long, and the reason So I'll be honest, when I stopped out of this, right on this move right here, I was itching to get long. However, given the fact that this didn't hold, I was less interested in this trade, and with all the other, um, factors, going on right now that I've mentioned, there's no reason to expose myself to unnecessary risk at this point in the session. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna get on tomorrow morning. It's FOMC day, so it's likely gonna look like these last 25 minutes for the whole morning session. But who knows? It could have some crazy volatility. We just don't know. And then yeah, I probably will not trade FOMC. I have been historically dog crap at trading FOMC. I don't. I just can't follow my rules, can't stay disciplined, and have trouble following or have trouble with my emotions. So probably either not going to trade it, or if I do, it'll be with like a single lot or something like that. But yeah, gonna end this video here. Peace.